What's up, chat? What's up, chat? I'm gonna let the song keep playing, but what's up, everybody? Welcome to the late night live stream. Late night. It is midnight 30 where I am, so it's late night for me. It might not be a late night for everybody else, but it's pretty late night here. I know we were supposed to do the whole not pixel like where are they now type stream, but we got real life problems. Um, our ex and the mother of our child was late on picking him up, so that kind of threw everything off, and just had to keep watching him, which is not a bad thing because we love him, but yeah, that just messed up the whole thing. So this happens all the time. She pretty much just gets to do whatever she wants, and that includes being late. So yeah, was not able to get everything set, and then by the time I could live stream it was already midnight. So had to deal with some real life stuff, had to do real life stuff and just join in when I could, and that's now. So hopefully that's not too bad. I'm gonna change, now that I'm looking at it, let's make the PC go a little bit smaller. Because I'm doing this based off what I'm looking at on the phone. Do people like it up top? We might be able to do that. Is that better? What does that look like? If I'm watching on the phone, what does that look like? I kind of like it on the bottom though, but it's alright. So yeah, we're here for the late night stream. We're going to do some writing because I guess once you sign up to be a writer, you don't get to stop ever. And you just have to keep going until you succeed. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to succeed in being writers one way or another. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about why we were late and why we're not able to do the not pixel stuff today. It's just a lot of... no, sorry. I had to stop the song. Listen, I wasn't about to embarrass myself with those old vocals I recorded, okay? That was not about to happen. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, we don't need to hear all that. When I thought I could do vocals too. That was close. That was a close one, let me tell you. So yeah. Just baby mama drama, Baby mama drama. Was unable to do what I wanted to do. And that's alright, that's life. I expected it. I expected to get kind of screwed over on that end. And like she would be late. I like these vocals. Let's listen to another song real quick. I like these vocals. But yeah, so we're going to be ranting. We're going to be talking. We're going to be grooving. We're just going to be chilling. And that's about it. These are some old songs that we tried to make, so... We're on the vampire. We're on the vampire arc, I guess. Dang it. I don't remember all my songs. There we go. No. No. Oh, Grimm's Ghost. I like that one. People don't really like it. I'm trying to think, what other songs do we have on here? Ooh. Ooh. No idea what you just said. I miss making music with samples. I gotta go back into that. Oh. What did I do? Dude, what? Okay, I kind of cooked with this. Why is my laptop acting crazy? Alright, I gotta close that one. Do you wipe or... Oh god, I just subscribed. Can I get a shout out? Okay, shout out to Miles. Thanks, Miles. I'm not... Listen. That's a 5-minute timeout. I'm too old, guys. Listen, I'm too old to be dealing with like trolls and like kids right now. The only reason this isn't limited to people over 18 is because I'm doing this from the computer. Okay. I'm too old to be dealing with poop jokes and like. I know your frontal lobe hasn't developed, but I am not trying to have a kid. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not trying to have a bunch of like preteens in my chat. I'm sorry. So if you come in here and you say some stuff like wipe or let it crust, I'm probably gonna time you out. I'm sorry. You can be young, I guess, and be in here. That's fine. I don't really care about that. But what I care about is it reaching a point of being like, it's just saying the most like unintelligent stuff you could say. I'm sorry. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. I'm a parent. I'm gonna have to go through that when my kid grows up, and I don't have time for it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I don't. I want to listen to this one more time. I kind of cooked. But yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance if anybody comes in here thinking I'm gonna make poop jokes and it's gonna be so funny. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. No. No poop jokes. You can get shout outs. What? No one said anything about shout outs. I shout out Miles. Thanks for the sub, Miles. I can't see if you subscribe. You have to tell me if you subscribe. If you subscribe and you want to shout out, I'll shout you out, I guess. But I can't just see that. It doesn't show me that in the chat. Okay? If you subscribe, I'll give you a shout out. But poop jokes, no poop jokes. Shout outs is fine. I'm not doing the poop jokes. I'm too old. I'm too old for poop jokes. I subscribed. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Not that I don't believe you. I'm just gonna look at my analytics as we do this. Okay, you did subscribe. Alright. Shout out to Sean. Sean, thanks for subscribing. See? That's fine. I can do that. Thank you, Sean, for subscribing. Hope you enjoy. We can talk too. I don't mind talking to you guys. Listen, if you're younger and you want to talk, that's fine. We can talk. We can chat. You know, you guys can ask questions, ask for advice, but don't ask me poop jokes or anything like that. Okay? I'm fine with you guys coming here and chatting and stuff. That's fine. We can chat and talk, but I cannot mentally right now handle poop jokes. Okay? I can't handle poop jokes. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. Skibbity and all that. I don't even understand. That means a lot. Can I ask you why that means a lot, Sean? Why does the shout out from me mean a lot to you? Or is it what part means a lot? That's all I'm asking. Which part means a lot? Guys, which music video should we do? Ghost of a Dork? Okay, let's do Ghost of a Dork. Which part means a lot to you, Sean? Oh yeah. Oh, I cooked with this one. Is the music too loud? Can you guys hear the music? Is the music good? Does it need to be turned up, turned down? Just being recognized? Hold on. See, now I gotta pause. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Just being recognized? Like, what are you not getting at home that's making you feel like you're not being recognized enough? Like, I feel like there's something to that where, like, why do you feel like being recognized by me, a random, like, live streamer that you just saw? It's like, you guys can't hear the music? Okay. Well, I paused it now, so that's okay. But, like, why do you feel like just me saying, thanks, Sean, for the subscription is, like, makes you feel recognized? If that makes sense. Like, what's that about? What's that about? That's all I'm asking. Why is it not showing my subscribers update? It should be updating. You guys subscribed, it should be updating. Why is it not showing in the updates? What's the default theme? Ugh. Ooh. Sorry. It was ugly. What I just saw was disgusting. What makes you guys feel like me saying thank you is, like, satisfying recognition wise, you know? I mean, and this is coming from someone who used to be on that end. I used to be somebody who was desperately trying to be recognized by YouTubers and live streamers and stuff alike. Hey, Zen. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it today. Baby mama drama. Being a parent is hard, man. But being a single parent in a ongoing custody dispute, even harder. That's all I can say. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? Oh, I'm not on camera when I lean over like that. Sorry. My dreams are being crushed by this woman, and we're not even together anymore. But it is what it is. See, why is it not... My mini feed doesn't show a lot, but I feel like this should be updated. It's not updating. But yeah, baby mama drama. If you're gonna have a kid, make sure you have it with a good person. That's all I can say. Don't get too deep. I just started watching people. I think it's cool to interact with folks in different locations. I like getting deep though. I'm getting to an age where getting deep is actually very important. That's what's worrisome too, is that, like, you guys don't want to get too deep about things, but it's gonna hit you. I thought it wasn't that deep either, but guess what? eventually you get old, and then you start thinking about your past and stuff. And I sit and I think, and I'm like, why did I spend so much time trying to get live streamers to recognize me when they don't even know who I am in real life? And now here I am, you know. I think about all the times that I wasted for people on the internet, and I just wonder, like, where are we going in that? Also, I'm a writer, as we're about to see. I'm about to start writing soon, so, like, getting deep is all I know how to do. What? Don't worry. I'll hit you with the memes later. Just kidding. I can't do that because YouTube doesn't like having fun. YouTube doesn't actually like letting people watch things. Don't get too deep. You have not clearly. Yes, this is your first time seeing me and getting to know me, but you should know I am always deep. Pause. What? I don't know how to be anything else. I'm trying to figure out how to do my freaking... See, now I'm becoming a boomer again. I thought I had everything figured out, but then I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna let's listen to some terrible music that I made when I was very manic and going through a lot, shall we? Yo, is that Japanese? Or I don't know what that language is, and I cannot read that. I'm sorry. I don't know what that says. Oh, hi. Okay, I can say hi. You said hi? Hi. Hello. Anybody know why it's not updating my subs? Okay, can we be honest? Can you guys hear the song? Can you guys hear the song now? I don't care how embarrassing this is. I kind of killed this long note. Bro, if I could actually sing, that would have been killer. I killed that note. This is a long note. Bro. Bro, I should have kept singing. But I was really manic in this state, and I have no memories of making this song. I don't think I am meant to get over you. I don't think I am meant to get over. I feel like I've been in LA too long because when I went to Texas, I noticed people are completely different. Definitely more friendly and helpful. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how old you are, so I'm not trying to like treat you like a kid or anything. I definitely feel like people need to go out more and do things more and not be on the internet all the time. Maybe I'm supposed to be obsessed. Maybe I'm supposed to love you forever, cause that is my true test. And maybe I'm supposed to love you to the end of days, to the end of time. Just thinking you're like out of my head, out of my mind. And I've been going crazy, chasing after you. I'm at the party of the dead, and I don't mean to boast, but they asked me to stay, they asked me to toast. And out of all the faces, I saw yours is the most. 24 years? Okay, so, yeah, you're not, I'm only 4 years older than you. See, that's not too bad. I gotta go. Okay. So, here's my thing. I think, what worries me, like 24, you're safe. You're still good. You're in the safe zone, I would say, of like not being ruined by the technology and all that. But like, I don't know. I can only bring it up by saying like my younger cousin. I have a younger cousin who used to be into books and like doing a lot of things, you know, mentally. He was really book smart. I mean, he's so smart, but he was like more outgoing and like social. And now that they've put nothing but laptops into schools, and he's in high school now, and like they just do a lot of stuff on their screens. They don't really do any like they don't do what we used to do in school, right? And now he's more secluded, and like I know that's like what teenagers do and stuff, but like it's just so different. Like he used to be so like different, and now he's just like slowly like not as not I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like technology it's cool, but like definitely since the pandemic and like technology taking over, we're losing we're losing the like connection, I guess, of like I don't know, being friendly, being neighborly. Like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I lived in so many apartments, and I don't think I ever became friends with any of my neighbors except for like two times. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just worried. I guess my boomer brain is just worried that like people are just gonna forget how to talk to people, and it's like, oh. And then you have everyone wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be famous and stuff. I don't want to be famous. I'm just not trying to starve to death. And that's what I'm doing this for. And, you know, I used to make videos and stuff. You guys want to watch some short films that I used to do with some of the homies? You mean like writing on paper, for example? Yeah. Like, I asked him when was the last time he wrote on paper at school, and he was like, I don't know. Like, what? Like, they're gonna forget how to write. Like, I'm scared to send my kid to school because, like, when he gets older, and they're just like, all right, everyone gets a freaking free iPhone and iPad because we have a new deal with Apple AI or something like that. Like, my kid's not even gonna, like, use a pencil anymore. What's the point? What's the point of sending him to school if you guys are just gonna put him in front of a computer? I could do that. I can just put him in front of a computer and give him, like, internet stuff. Like, what? What's going on, bro? Like, my little cousin roasted me when I said that I write most of my novels on paper. He was like, "Yeah, but then what? What do you put them on after that?" I'm like, "Yeah, you gotta type it because you can't just send in a notebook to a publisher or sell copies like that." But like, he was so eager to defend the technology, and it's like, oh gosh, what happened? What happened, man? Like, we used to at least go outside and do stuff outside for classes and stuff, and I feel like that's not a thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. And I think that having a kid is what's making me think about it, because I'm like, what is he going to go through? What is my child going to go through when they get there? They have iPads in elementary schools? I wish you didn't tell me that. I wish you didn't tell me that. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. They have iPads in elementary schools? Dude, I was joking. I was joking. Like, is it better off to just homeschool my kid? Like, what? Because I don't want that. I don't want my kid just becoming an iPad kid because the education system is so bad and no one wants to teach. But then again, his freaking mother is gonna be like, he needs to go to, you need to be around kids in school. It's like, okay, you can send him to school and he's gonna be around kids, but then they're all just gonna be on their iPads. Cool. Good job. Like, what? Wow. This is totally better than the homeschooling option. Because it's not like we couldn't have just put him in front of a screen ourselves. Ha ha ha. I just removed that stupid, ugly, additional sub thing I had. I don't even... Okay, the Stream Boss also doesn't seem to be working. The Stream Boss is supposed to be something that, like, I lose health and stuff. They may fall behind if you homeschool. That's what I'm also worried about. I don't want him to fall behind. this is why it's a conundrum, dude. This is why I gotta think deep. Like, do I just have to like? Oh, sorry, light flash. Do I just have to like personally do schooling with him when he gets? But then he doesn't want to freaking get home from school and then do more work. I don't know. Are we doomed? Is it just like a lost cause? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a I'm a dystopian character trying to hold on to like the natural aspects of life, like humanity and nature and stuff, but the entire world is being bought by these rich Silicon Valley people, and they are all against me. And low key, it's a tragedy story because I'm going to lose. Like, no matter how much I want it to be a positive outcome, it just might not go that way. Like, it feels like one of those stories where, like, what, the hero died at the end? But I hate those type of movies and stories, so I really freaking hope not. I don't know why this freaking subscription thing isn't updating. It should be updating the subs, but it's not. So maybe it'll update later. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sorry that I'm ranting about this stuff. I just. You have to teach them what you need them to learn. I want him to learn how to use a freaking pencil. I mean, he uses the pencil. My kid is smart. I'll give him that. He is real smart because I'm crazy and I talk to him nonstop. And we do work on stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm worried everything that I'm teaching him and that I want him to know and learn is going to be erased by the system. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that they're going to erase everything that I've worked so hard for because it's already happening. Like, I worked so hard for him to have a good sleep schedule and everything, but his mother doesn't do that. So like, he just lost his sleep schedule. Like, it's just, I've had him sleep trained like 3 times and she has broken that every time. So like, it's really hard as a parent to like do so much for your child and then everybody else just says nah. And it's like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna make this song public again because I don't really care. And people are gonna be like, this song sucks, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, and I love it. I'm just gonna go through some videos. Thank you, Sean, for having this conversation. I'm sorry that I treated you like you were 16. I didn't know. You gotta teach them real history instead of garbage like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Yeah, I already don't plan on doing that. Bro, you gotta be careful because there are some people who, oh yeah, hold on. Let's keep playing this song. I'll go back to the song afterwards though. I don't know. That's another thing though that I'm worried about. I don't want him to be too real and then go to school and ruin it for everybody else because I did that. I had a very hard, I don't know. I had a not I don't know. I had a man in my life who ruined Santa Claus for me and my cousin at a very young age. And, like, ruined, like, made us watch an entire movie about how Santa isn't real. And it scarred me. But then I, didn't fall for that stuff growing up. But then I moved to a suburbs with a lot of people from the land of yeah, I can't even say it. A lot of white people. I was the only black kid in an all-white school for the most part, and I remember that I told a few kids that Santa wasn't real and Santa was made up, and it was actually your parents. And this girl snapped on me, like snapped, bro. I'm talking like fourth, fifth grade, just snapped on me and hated me. And there were moments in middle school and high school where this girl never once became my friend again. Like she never spoke to me again because I ruined Santa for her. Like she hated me. Like I remember like seeing her in the hallways in high school and she would not even look at me. Like how old was I when Santa was ruined for me? Sorry for if any little kids come in here. You shouldn't be because it's 1 in the morning. For me, Santa was ruined at like age. I want to say I was 5. I want to say at age 5 or 6 is when my step grandfather was like, Santa's not real, and kind of just he literally made me and my cousin sit down and watch a whole movie about Santa being made up for corruption and capitalism, and me and my cousin just cried the entire time. And yeah, he my step grandfather, whatever, I don't even know. He was crazy and a bad person, but you get dealt with the cards you get sometimes, you know? Sometimes you can't control, a lot of times you can't control that stuff. So, but yeah, it was rough. It was pretty rough. Do you resent him for that? Um, I don't resent him for the Santa thing because I'm kind of glad I didn't fall for Santa. I resent him for a bunch of other stuff that he did to me and some stuff I found out just a couple months ago to just my family in general. I mean, he had a lot of anger issues. He was racist towards a lot of people and types of people, and he has a severe sexual tendency issues, you know. So I resent him for a whole bunch of other stuff. The Santa thing, not not so much, because it's like I would have found out. I would have found out eventually, you know. Would have found out eventually. I don't know what's going on with my oh, did I just reset it? Oh, I did. I reset the freaking goals on accident. Gosh, dang it. I I don't know which one it's supposed to be. I don't. It's confusing me. I'm confused because this says manage goal, but then this also says manage goal, but now it's just showing me the same thing and nothing's changing. I hate having to do this stuff while I'm live. Sorry. Excuse me. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I will. We're at 84 subs now. Subscriber goal. Okay. There we go. I'm trying to get. I know this is probably not gonna happen. I do want to reach members status on YouTube, so that way we can do more. But you need 500 subs. But I'm only at 84, so I guess I'll set the goal for now at what we can do. Because I'm affiliate on Twitch, but no one comes to the Twitch. You know? No one. No one joins on Twitch. I can remember being devastated to find out that wrestling is fake. I was a huge wrestling fan, now I can't seem to watch anymore. Dude, exactly. Okay, I don't. since we're only 4 years apart, you probably do remember. I don't know. When I found out wrestling was fake, was the most like it kind of traumatized me the way that I found out. Because I used to fight and tell kids at school like wrestling's real. It is real. Like no, it's so real. And then um because my first stepfather got me into it, of course, and that's a whole another line of like traumatic stuff to talk about. But it was like, I was die hard, wrestling's real, and then it came to that moment where Vince McMahon walked into the limo, and he got in the limo, and he started to drive a little bit, and then he blew up. He blew the F up. Gone. Like the whole limo. And I remember I cried. I remember being a child and I cried. I cried because I thought Vince McMahon was dead. I said, "Oh my God, they just killed this man on TV." And I was crying so hard. And eventually my mom had to be like, no, trust me, he's not gone. It's just for show. And I was like, no, Mom, no, they killed him. Look. And this is back when like the internet wasn't as prime as it is now, right? Like the internet wasn't advanced. The internet was pretty new. Especially for me as a child. And so like I'm on whatever websites back then are around. And it's all these pictures like Vince McMahon dead and like blown up and all that stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, they killed him. They killed Vince McMahon. And then I got to the threads of it being like, no, it's fake and everything. And I was like, no, it's not fake. They wouldn't do that. He's gone. He's gone. And then the next show, Vince McMahon walks out and he's like, sorry everyone for that. We try to put on a good show, but I understand some people, were really affected by that. And I was like, huh? What? Vince McMahon, you're on stage. How are you? Are you a ghost? And then eventually that's when I was like, oh, wrestling's fake. Wrestling is fake because they blew him up. They blew that man up. And my eyes, he was gone. But then he was on stage talking about it being faked. And I said, oh, they really got me. Oh, you got me this time. You really. So yeah, I watch it here and there. Cause once you kind of get over it and you realize it's fake, sometimes it is fun to kind of watch it just for the arc. Like some of the John Cena stuff, pretty cool. The Nexus arc was pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like this. I like these arcs, even though it's fake. There was a kid at my middle school who was, I don't know the political correct way to say it. I'm just gonna say he had, his own issues, and he liked wrestling. He was really into Nexus and stuff, and everyone bullied him. They would call him terrible names and just bully the crap out of this guy. And me being, used to being bullied because I'm short, I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to him and get to know him and actually befriend him because I hate seeing people get treated like crap. I have a uncle who is, gifted. I think that's the right way to say it. Sorry, forgive me if not, but I have an uncle who has, that type of stuff. And he reminded me a lot of my uncle. So seeing this kid get bullied and everything, I was like, nah, I'm not standing for that. So I actually befriended him and talked to him, and we actually got along, and it was nice. And then I was like, Mom, there's this kid at school. He gets bullied a lot and everything, and he likes wrestling. Can we get one of them? Can we get them the Nexus band? You know, that little band that they would wear. And she was like, yeah, yeah, of course. And so got it off eBay, got him the band, went to him at school, and I was like, hey, I got you something. He was like, what? And I gave him the band, and he was like, real excited. He was so happy. And like, this is why I'm glad that I had a lot of trauma and stuff that like advanced me, and I was able to realize how real the world is, and it's not rainbows and sunshines. But also, I had too much of a nice heart to think that something as simple as just getting a gift to somebody could be used in a negative way, right? And so he would wear that band all the time at school, and he loved it. But then the kids who were bullying him started calling it a, can I say this word on YouTube? I don't want to get banned off the YouTube because I'm trying to build it up here. So they started calling him the notorious bad word that starts with an N and was the main villain of World War II. It rhymes with Yahtzee. They started calling him that because of the band, and they started making fun of him for wearing it, and which is really dragging him down. And he still wore it. He still wore it, and you could tell though that it was bothering him. And I was like, "Jeez, bro, you can't even like give him. You can't even like why are you guys so cruel as high schoolers? What are you going through?" And get it, these guys aren't the brightest people, so that's bound to happen. But I was just like, guys, he's just trying to like live his life, and you guys are just making it out for like it's so cool. You guys are so cool for making fun of someone with, you know, I, I don't know the correct term. I don't want to get in trouble, but you can't even make fun of someone like the normal way. Like, at least make fun of me because I'm short or something. Like, leave this guy alone. Like, he literally has done nothing wrong, and you guys are just bullying him because it's easy and you don't think anything's gonna happen. Well, something did happen one day. They were bullying him and they were calling him names, and one day they just kind of like went too far. I think they took the band and they ripped it off of him, and so it tore, and it was broken, and they started passing it around to each other, and he just snapped, and he chased them, and they were laughing, and they thought it was funny. But then he caught one of them, and then he started to lay hands. That's all I'm gonna say. He laid hands on this boy, and it was. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to condone violence or anything like that, right? But like, it was kind of satisfying to watch them get their comeuppance. So, yeah, he started laying hands on them, and then eventually got broken up, and suspension and all that. But he was, I don't know. I don't know where he is now. I don't know where a lot of people are now. But it was nice at least knowing. I don't know. Try to do the right thing. Try to do the right thing, and I hope at least I hope that I could at least be like some kind of kindness to him to keep him going. I don't know what happened after all that. I think he might have moved away. That happened a lot during school. People would just move on and stuff. But I don't know. What was I talking about? Wrestling? Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's cool, but it just seems like even that, it's like, dang, bro, I'm trying to stay positive with it, and still people are ruining it. That's the last time I really watched wrestling. I tried to watch it for the Roman Reigns stuff, but I stopped because I was like, why am I watching this? Why am I actually watching this? So yeah. I'm a little sleepy, but that's okay. It's okay. Alright, are we ready to get into writing? After I play this song. And out of all the places I saw you the most, I gotta let you know that I gotta let you go. I spend the entire world for a rich reward. Gotta do it, you gotta know. Under the seasons, I fall in love with snow. This is what I know. This is what I know. I am tired of all these ghosts. All these ghosts. I don't know. I'm just trying to find my own happiness in life too, you know. I'm trying to get out there. I'm going back to school because gotta do something with these hands. Idle hands are devil's work or something like that. So I'm just trying to stay positive in my own life. Trying to make my life better so my son's life is good. I set one goal. I wanted to do one thing tonight. No matter what happens, no matter where you go, my heart is always open. I just wanted you to know. I miss making music. I should make more music when I get a computer. If I get a new computer, I'm going back to making music. But yeah, I'm just trying. Can I ask you what city you're in, if that's not too personal? I don't like saying my city, but I'll say my state. Ohio. I'm sadly in the Midwest. I'm an Ohioan. Sadly. I try to be honest, you know, it's not keep too much, but I'm in Ohio. So yeah, kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Ohio is the kind of sucks where it's like, well, if you go anywhere else, it might suck more. But if you stay here, you know it's not gonna get much better. I hate it because it's all that I know. I mean, I've been to every state. My dad's a trucker, so like, I've been on a lot of road trips with him, and I've gone everywhere. Even accidentally to Mexico one time. That was crazy. So I've seen all the states, and like, I know what they're like. And I gotta say, my favorite is definitely Washington. Seattle, Washington, beautiful. The city or the country? Huh? Sorry, Sean, you just lost me. What do you mean, the city or the Mexico? Mexico, the country. My dad accidentally one time went down this road not knowing. He thought he could get off, and it was actually custom and borders, and so I had to hide in the back. And we went through custom and borders, I guess, and he drove into Mexico, and he explained the situation, and then we just turned around, and then we left Mexico, and I just hit the whole time, but I was in Mexico for like 5 whole minutes. Yeah. So yeah. So, oh, you meant the city area or the country for Washington? Washington. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm so sleepy. I'm tired. I wanted to do one thing, one live stream. I wanted to live stream about my RP server that I used to play on, but no, nope. Can't even do. I didn't even get to that. Ohio, are you in the city or the country? Oh, uh, I just got back from the country. That's what I'll say. I'm more, I'm more city based now. I'm more city based now, but I was in the country parts of Ohio for a year. Not fun. And let me tell you, this year, 2025, is the most cursed year of my life. It is the longest year of my life. It's getting better now, and I think that's because it's almost over. But I have felt like 2025 has been 10 years long, and I'm not even kidding. I've done a lot of stuff. Okay, I've been a wild dog. I've been a lot of things. Okay, and let me tell you, 2025 has been the longest year of my life. Even when I was failing high school, those 4 years of high school where I thought this is gonna be forever, that seems like a blink of an eye compared to how long this year has been. What y'all grow down there? What do we grow in Ohio? Freaking soybeans and corn, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Corn, mostly, because there's a freaking... Yeah, we have freaking monuments of corn. That's how proud Ohioans are of corn. I hate it. I hate it. And now that I just said out loud that we have monuments dedicated to corn, that just makes me want to get out. I want to get out so bad. I want to leave this place. That's why I gotta start GTA RP again, so that way I can build up a fan base again and actually get enough money to get out of here. I can't believe I just said we have monuments dedicated to corn. That's sad. That's sad. Also, Sean, thank you for sticking around. I didn't think you were still here. That means you heard my entire rant about that poor kid that was getting bullied and me befriending, and you just listened. Thanks, man. That's crazy. I thought you were gone. I'm not gonna lie. You're a real one. I'm sorry there's not more people here. It is, almost 1:30 where I'm at, and I don't know how YouTube works. But you're a real one, man. Thanks for conversing. The last person who conversed talked about being groomed by their current girlfriend, and that kind of put me on pause. So, yeah. I don't have a Twitter or anything. I don't have any social media to broadcast that I'm live. I just go live and let people come in. So, yeah. Like I said, I didn't expect to become a single father. 2025 has been this long. I was engaged. I moved to the country. I joined the Communist Party for a little bit. Then I left the Communist Party. And then I got unengaged. And then I got completely broken up with. And then I started a new relationship. And then that relationship ended. And then I had to move back into my mom's basement with my son. And that has all been in the case of 1 year, and it's still going. I just got baptized again because I was like, Jesus, I need something, man. I gotta restart my entire soul at this point. My whole spirit has been through a war. So, I want this year to be over. I don't like odd number years, I think. Except for some, but... This has been the worst odd number year of my life. I don't know. AI went from being little baby to now it's the top dog of all technology. What is happening in this year, bro? I don't know. I feel like a caveman and I just open my eyes I opened my eyes to be like, what is my caveman family doing? Do we have fire today? And I looked out, and it was like flying freaking buildings carrying 30,000 people who are all talking to the race of humans that have moved to Mars. And that's what I feel like. I'm like, oh, I just wanted to know if we had fire for the day. You guys are like teleporting to different dimensions. I just discovered how to make fire. Is how I feel. Because of this year. I didn't always feel that way. But I also think because when I turn 29 in a couple months, that's going to be my last year of being in my 20s. And I think that's hitting me too. I'm like, I can't remember. The first half of my 20s, COVID happened. The middle of my 20s, I had a kid. And I dissociated because I lost my birth grandfather. And when I lost my grandfather, I just lost it. I cannot recall the first 2 years of my son's life because I was just gone. And now here I am at the end of my 20s, and everything I just said happened. My whole year of being 27 years old, engaged, then had to get unengaged, and then moved to the country, and then got manipulated and gaslit by my baby mama, and then baby mama broke up with me, and then got into a new relationship, and then had to leave that relationship, and then moved back to my mom's basement. And it's like, wow, that was 27 and 28. Now I'm turning 29 in a couple months. What? What? I'm sorry. I thought the 20s were supposed to be fun. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this take. A lot of people are going to be very upset that I say this. My happiest time of being in my 20s was when the pandemic first started. The first year of COVID, the first lockdown year, was the best time of my adulthood. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know everyone's going to be like, what? But like literally, I was happier in the first year of the pandemic than I have been since. Like post the first year of the pandemic, I have not been that happy ever, except for when my son was born. But of course that's natural. But everything else besides having a son has sucked. Like if I could go back to the first year of the pandemic, I would be happy and I would do a lot of different choices. But that's the thing about being human right now. We don't have time travel, and if we did, we would just screw it up anyway. So, leave your cards where they lie or something like that, right? I'm supposed to be writing, but I'm just ranting. You guys want to watch? Should I watch my own videos, my little short films? You guys want to watch my short films, or should you guys want to watch me write? Sean, since you're the only one in here, what do you want? I'm just ranting, you know, and I was supposed to be writing, but I kind of like talking. It's been a while, but Sean, since you're in here, what do you want to do, man? You want to just keep talking? You want to just keep talking to one another like this, with the little instrument, the little music I made, or do you want to like watch something? Venting is healing, bro. I know, I have therapy. Oh crap. I think I have a therapist appointment tomorrow. I think I have therapy in the morning, but it's on the phone, so that's fine. I gotta make sure I set an alarm so that way I don't oversleep. I'm sore because I did 200 squats yesterday. I'm trying to rebuild my body. Talking with music. You want to do talking with music? Okay, we can keep talking with music. I'm fine with that. I might do a little bit of writing on the side though, so if you hear the click click click, I'm writing. But can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? Is the music good? Is the music at a good volume? Does it need to be turned up, turned down? Oh, I love this part. I'm gonna turn this part up. Um, so sometimes I might say we, and you might be like, why are you saying we? Um, I've been really good at not saying it this stream, but I am borderline dissociative, and I have borderline dissociative identity disorder. So that's where my trauma kicks in. I have alters in my brain. I am not a singular conscious being. If you could not tell, I'm not all there. Just kidding. We're getting a lot better. But I try to keep it on the down low so that way some people aren't like, what the frick? But it's a truth about me that's never going away. Never. I'm about to turn this up. We're about to, hold on. I was cooking, bro. I can't believe I made this little beat tape, bro. What the? Do you mind listening to my issue for a moment? I would like to share it. Of course, brother. Of course. I'm here to give advice. I'm here to. You go ahead. Should I do a thing where if people want to talk on a Discord, here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Go ahead. Talk about your stuff. Let's talk about your stuff, man. This is a two-way conversation. I'm not the type of person to just be like, no, me. I want you guys to get your venting out too. So go ahead, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I think I'm gonna, while you do that, while you type it out, I'm gonna get the Discord server, and I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put it in the bio, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And I will have it be. Now I don't check my Discord a lot, but I think if people want to call in. People want to call in and talk, then let's do it. Now that's kind of risky. But I feel like that's what I want to do. People want to just talk and hang out and chat. It's outside of the YouTube, then that's what this is going to be for. It's going to be real basic. I'm just going to make a text one. I'm going to name it after what you said. Venting is healing. The music might be too loud. There we go. Well, at the start, I've realized I don't have any real friends. Money will show you that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so what happened? What happened with your friends? Because here's the thing. I'm only 4 years ahead of you. So, like, when you were becoming a freshman in high school, I was a senior in high school leaving. So, like, if I can give you any advice or help out, even in that 4-year gap, I'll try. But what happened with you? Because I also don't have real friends. Hence why I'm here. But how did money affect you and your friends? I came into a lump sum of $300,000. I tried helping everyone, but no matter how much I gave, it was never enough. What? How? How did? Okay, I'm not gonna ask that. How did you come into a? Okay, I'm not gonna ask, but I'm wondering how did you get? So like, you had that much money, and when you say like help out, do you mean like friends from like your childhood or like who you grew up with? You tried to like sh- share some of the wealth with them. Like, what were you doing to do that? Like, were you buying them a lot of expensive stuff? Like, did you have like did you have I don't know how old you were when you had this money, but were you like were you having did you have like homes and stuff for these people, like apartments maybe? And you were like, did you throw parties and like just invite them over to kind of like be a part of that? Were you taking them out? Did you buy someone a car? That type of stuff. Were you doing that type of stuff? Or did you like, or were you like just meeting people and then being like, yo, seems like the more I help people, the angrier they came towards me, friends. Oh, wait, sorry. The angrier they came towards me, friends, family members, strangers. I thought I was doing a good thing. So you were just like, was it, was it like you were doing all that? You were helping out everybody, like just giving and giving, but like they got mad. Like let's say you buy like you take all your friends out or your family out and you pay for everyone's dinner and the bill is like real expensive, right? Like $500 or something. You would buy that dinner for everybody and then one person would go, "Well, hey, can you actually buy me this instead?" And uh you would be like, "No, nah, I don't want to buy you that." And then they would be like, "Wow, dude, wow, you don't want to buy me that? Bro, come on." Was it that kind of situation? Like, you would give out of kindness, but then they wanted to take advantage of it? I got a settlement. I gave people cash. You were just giving them cash? You weren't buying people stuff? You were just giving them the cash? I should change my title because I'm now writing right now. I like this more though. I like that we're just talking. That's what I was kind of hoping. All right, I'm about to get this Discord going, guys. Gonna get this first one. This little room. Now, mind you, I don't know how to use Discord correctly. I really don't. Ah, I did not mean to join my, okay. How do I, okay, I'm gonna make the voice one private so that way I can at least check people first. I don't want just a bunch of people joining the voice one and it's like crazy, you know. That's like, no, I'm not trying to do all that. Yes, people feel very entitled. I help people with their rent and all kinds of financial issues, but it seemed it was never enough. See, yeah. That is that's a common issue with humans, man. You will come to realize that money really is the root of all evil, and even when you use that money for the positive stuff, when you use it to be positive and to try to do a good thing, if it doesn't corrupt you, it's gonna corrupt the people you're trying to help, sadly. Hi, cute boy. Thank you. I'm not a boy. I'm a man. I'm definitely not a boy. I'm a existential, non-binary, multiple conscious being who happens to take the shape of a human because that's what I was born as. But thanks for the compliment. Anyway, to the real issue at hand. Sean, sadly, money is currency is on. I think it's one of those things where you just have to keep it to yourself. The only way to have a just chill. I understand, bro. Just chill. I was kidding. That oh no, that was I mean, I'm not kidding about being a non-binary. That's like, I'm just really tired because it's 2 a.m. where I am, and so my comedy is coming off dry. So no, I'm chill. I'm just tired. Don't worry. I like how everyone was like, just chill. I am chill. I am chill right now. I'm kind of tired. I've had a long day. And me and Sean were talking about something important. Anyway, Sean, there will come. Let me turn the music down. I feel like it's blasting in my ear. Money is hard because I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no income right now, and I think I'm happier than a lot of people who have way more income than I do. I'm gamer PC. You're a you're a gaming PC or you're what? I don't know what you're saying. Uh, to be honest, Sean, I don't know. I have no income, right? But I'm kind of the happiest I've been since the pandemic started, and it's over now. It's an epidemic now. But I had a job where I was making $2,000 a check, and I was not happy. I could have gone up more, you know. But I could have probably still have that job now. And this job. I was working from home, getting paid $2,000 a check, and I was literally laying in bed playing Red Dead 2 all day. It's so like I could have kept that life. I could be doing that right now, right? But it got to the point where like the company I worked for got real greedy, and the part of the job that I did was to keep that greed. And I got really unhappy with it, man. I quit. And I started just teaching people how to throw axes instead. And I got paid for that. And I got paid a lot less. I got paid like $300. But I was a lot happier. So I understand you wanted to like help out and give and just help people. But for some reason, money, dude. I don't know what it is. Money just turns people's hearts. It it's like, I don't know. Like I said, either you become corrupted by having all that money, or you try to do as much good as you can with that money, but then people become corrupted and they want more and more and more, and then that makes you get better at them, and then you go, all right, I'm not helping at all anymore, and then they go, wow, now you're not helping at all, bro, you're greedy, and then they speak ill of you when you did so much, and then you're just left thinking, what the heck, Yante? What did I do wrong? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do with all this? 'Cause I want to be a good person and I want to help out. But when I help out, people want more. And when I say no because I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, then they turn me into a villain. I don't know. All I can say is, as someone who's spiritual and who reads the Bible and is trying to, have more faith, Jesus says a lot of times, or at least one time, I don't know, I'm tired, but he talks about how, like, I can't say, I'm going to paraphrase, but like the passage of it is, harder for a rich man to enter heaven than it is for a camel to pass through a needle, or something like that. I find that to be the most true thing ever. I think the less you have, the happier you will be, and that's when you can start do good, genuine things. Listen, like I said, I have no income, but I took 2 full bags of like food and clothes to an house person, and he said no, he just wanted money, and I was like, oh, I don't have money, but I have like fresh clothes, I washed them, and I have food that I just got from the store, and he was like, nah, no, and it was like mind-boggling, like, what do humans want then? Because I'm trying to be so good. And it was raining. I walked there in the rain with these 2 bags and everything, and I'm like just trying to, like, I don't know, I wanted to do a good thing, but when he was like, no, something in me was like, are you for real? What? You, none of it? Like, but then again, I don't know his situation. Maybe he was happy not having a lot of stuff. I don't know. We can only do what we can do and try to be good as much as we can be. And that's just all I have for that advice. What else you got for me, Sean? 'Cause you say I say I'm small YouTube gaming live stream and video shorts about games. Small YouTuber gaming work. This is my new account. Hey man, congrats. I think I don't really know what you're trying to say, but congrats that you got a new account. Welcome to the live stream. We're doing some venting is healing right now. I wasn't trying to talk past you or anything like that. Don't think of that. No. It's just that me and my new friend Sean here, we're having some good deep talks, some deep cuts talk, and I'm trying to help my boy Sean out with his stuff, because he listened to me rant, and I'm just trying to help him, because I understand wanting to do good, but the sounds like sometimes the universe just says nah. So, what else you got for me, Sean? Any other things you want to talk about, man, or just want some advice on, or you need to vent? I'm about to get this Discord going, because I feel like voice would be a lot easier. Sean, what should we name What should we name the voice channel on the Discord for venting? I got the chat one. It's called Venting is Healing. What do you want? What should we name? If you're still in here, I don't even know if Sean's still in here, but I'm just talking to him. Sean, what should we name the voice Discord channel for venting? This is the one thing I suck at as a writer. I'm so bad at titles. I'm gonna call it Healing Chamber for now. Oh, just shocked that even when you try to help, sometimes it does the opposite. Oh yeah, dude. Like like I said with the giving the guy who was being bullied an armband just because he liked wrestling and I wanted him to be happy. It still led to a negative outcome. It got him suspended from school and it got him into a fight. And that's not what I wanted. Like even I don't know. Laying it all out. Ooh. See, you're cooking, bro. Thank you, Sean. But yeah, it does suck when you try to do something positive and the world just hits you with, nah, Uno reverse. And it's like, whoa, that's not. I didn't want to Uno reverse. I wanted to do the right thing. That's all. And it just happens that way. I don't, you know. Okay, laying it all out. Let me work on my mic settings. Sean, I'm glad you came around, man. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you were able to we're able to talk to each other and get this all figured out. But I'm sorry that now. Never mind. I don't want to ask that because that's a little bit too personal. Did any of the times that you helped out people, did any of them lead to a more positive outcome? That's my question for you. I know you said you went through a lot of negatives, but like, were there any friends or family who like appreciated what you did for them, or any stranger, at all? Well, I was gonna ask like how much money do you have left after giving away, but I feel like that's a little personal. I was gonna ask like, please tell me you at least saved most of it, right? I was supposed to get 100K from a settlement, but my lawyer did not tell me that. Then I took insurance classes, and then I found out that if you're in any accident and you're the passenger and you push for it or you just actually say it, the insurance of the driver is supposed to give you 100K flat out. But I had a skeezy, scummy lawyer who did not tell me this at all and just gave me a merely $1,000. And I was so young at the time. I was like, oh wow, $1,000. That's so much money. And then I took insurance classes for a job that I was working, and then found out that I could and I should have gotten 100K right out the bat, and that made me so mad. So like, hoping you didn't like spend all of your money on these people, and now you have none of it at all, because that would just be unfortunate. Okay, I think I got this. Now, I don't know how to use Discord, as I keep saying. I'm not the best with Discord. I gotta get the music back. Oh my gosh. I was like, why is it so quiet? I'm getting so sleepy. No, I didn't save much. It's true. A fool and his money shall soon part. Oh man, you didn't save much. Didn't save much. Dang. Hey man, if it makes you feel better, I'm also very stupid with money. I might be lagging. Hold on, guys. My computer. Oh, do you want to see my laptop? Do you want to see what I'm working with? You want to see my setup real quick? So, mind you, I am on the laptop, correct? I am using a laptop, not a PC. This is my laptop. Now, this is where this thing. I am using a monitor through an HDMI cord. That's my setup. So, if I lag or I just go missing, it is because of that. It is because I am on a miracle of a device right now. This laptop technically has no head. No head? So yeah, that's what I'm working with. I'm sorry that you didn't save much, man. I understand that. I've never had more than that $2,000 in my name, so I'm not good with money. I don't understand money. I'm not financially literate at all. How long ago was this settlement? How old were you? Was this recent? Like you were 24, 23, or was it like you were fresh out of high school, or like you were just 20, 21? To a lot too. Eat. Oh wait, I put that there. I forgot I reset it and I put the 84 in. Okay. Never mind. Oh no. I lived up. I lived it up for about 2 years, but I was definitely a fool. This was 2023. Ooh. Oh, so 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you've been 22. Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry. I am sorry. 22, getting that much money. You must have felt like, a king for a day. If I was 22, especially the way I used to be when I was 22, if I was 22 and I had that much money, I too would have not. I think I would have done the same thing. So, I'm sorry, man. You know, it's trials and uh, tribulations. You just gotta get better. If I'm lagging up and I'm freezing and I need to restart the stream, let me know because my laptop is frozen. I'm reading chat off my phone, so that helps. But right now, my laptop is just frozen. It's trying. It's not good at running all this stuff, especially when I'm streaming. It's having a hard time. I wonder if I should stop streaming the desktop version of my live streams for YouTube right now because I don't think it's making a difference. I think a lot of people are just coming in mobile. Um, oh no. Yeah, it completely froze. Oh, are we back? Oh, are we back? Okay. I think we're back. I'm going to stop streaming on the. Can I stop streaming desktop? My laptop is struggling. The moment I showed you that it didn't have a brain, it lost it. It lost. It's losing it right now. Please, please. That's why I need a gaming PC. My big mistake was going to Vegas and getting too comfortable. Oh no! You went to Vegas with all that money, and you were 22. Bro, I know they scammed you. How's there a gnat down here? I don't have any food, bro.